Good evening. I'm Chris Wallace of Fox News, and I welcome you.
Your party wants to go socialist
My
medicine
party is
and
me.
socialist
Right
healthcare.
now, I am
and
the
they're going to
Democratic
dominate
Party.
you, Joe. You know that.
The 200,000 people that have died on his watch, how many of those have survived? Everything he's saying so far is simply a lie.
Joe, you're the liar.
Sure.
Graduated last in your class, not first in your class.
You pick
Be surprised. Go
the
ahead,
wrong
Joe.
guy, the wrong night at the wrong time.
You just lost the left. You just lost the left.
Folks, do you have any idea what this clown's
socialized, they call
doing?
it.
He has no plan for health care. He sends out wishful thinking. This man doesn't know what he's talking about. Will you shut up, man?
Listen,
This is so unprecedented.
He's going to pack the court.
That was really a productive segment. Keep yapping, man.
The people understand you.
They should.
47 years, you've done nothing.
It is what it is. Well, it is what it is because you are who you are. That's why it is. You should get out of your bunker and get out of the sand trap and get in your golf course and go in the Oval Office.
Did you use the word smart? Don't ever use the word smart with me. Don't ever use that word.
Oh.
There's nothing smart about you, Joe.
If I were running, well, he's just shush for a minute.
What about this question of reopenings?
Joe, let me shut you down for a second, Joe, just for 1 second. I mean, I have a mask right here. I put a mask on, when I think I need it.
The way to open businesses is give them the wherewithal to be able to open. We provided money that
But I was asking you, sir, about masks. With crowds packed together, thousands of people.
Outside.
Outside, yes, sir. Agreed. Vice President Biden, you are holding much smaller events with
Nobody will show up.
He's been totally irresponsible. He's a fool.
Nobody cares.
Gentlemen.
This guy will close down the whole country and destroy our country.
Another billionaires have made another $300 billion. Profligate tax proposal. Do I get my time back? He has no intention of doing anything about making it better.
I have to respond to that. Excuse me, he made a statement.
What
I'm
did
the
he
one
say?
that brought back football. And
You're
by
the
way,
worst
you were a
president
vice-
America has ever had.
Hey,
Come
Joe,
on.
in 47 months, I've done more than you've done in 47 years.
Respectfully, sir, I'm talking about taxes, not spending.
You have 91 companies, in the Fortune 500.
They took over something that was down here. All you had to do is turn on the lights and you pick up a lot. China ate your lunch, Joe.
It's hard to get any word in with this clown.
I think that the country would be better served if we allowed both people to speak with fewer interruptions. I'm appealing to you, sir, to do that.
Well, and him too.
Well, frankly, you've been doing more interrupting
Oh, that's
than
all
he
right,
has.
but he does plenty. Where you call them super predators, African Americans are super predators, and they've never forgotten it. They've never forgotten it, Joe. They were teaching people to hate our country, and I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to allow that to happen. You look at Ferguson, you look at Oakland, look what happened in Baltimore, look at Chicago. If you look at New York, and he doesn't want to say law and order because he can't, because he'll lose his radical left supporters. By the way,
Suburbs.
our suburbs would be gone. You'd
He
never
wouldn't
see
know
red-
a suburb unless he took a wrong turn.
What?
He just pours gasoline in the fire constantly.
But are you willing to condemn white supremacists and militia groups and to say that they need to stand down and not add to the violence in a number of these cities, as we saw in Kenosha and as we've seen in Portland?
You want to call him? What do you want to call him? Give me a name. Give me a
White
name. Go ahead.
supremacists and
Who would
white
you like me to condemn?
White supremacists and right
Proud
militias.
Boys, stand back and stand by. Somebody's got to do something about Antifa and the left.
Antifa's an idea, not an organization.
Oh, you got it,
Not
kid.
militia.
When a bat hits you over the head, that's not an idea.
Under this president, we become weaker, sicker, poorer, more divided, and more violent. Left him a booming economy. He never keeps his word. You in the home, you got less. You're in more trouble than you were before. My son,
He was thrown out, dishonorably discharged.
that's not true. He
for
wasn't dishonorable.
cocaine use.
My
Job.
son, like a lot of people we know at home, had a drug problem.
I'd like to talk about climate change.
So would I.
I want crystal clean water and air. I want beautiful, clean air. You need forest management. You drop a cigarette in there, the whole forest burns down.
Let him finish, sir.
He doesn't know. Here's the deal.
You make up.
We
He called
Mr.
the
Vice-
military
Mr. Vice President,
stupid bastard.
I answered his final question.
he's trying to scare people. Show up and vote. Vote, vote, vote. You have it in your control to determine what this country's going to look like the next 4 years. Is it going to change? Or you get 4 more years of these lies.
This is going to be a fraud like you've never seen. It's a fraud, and it's a shame. all run by
You're-
Democrats. It's
President Trump,
It's a rigged
I-
election. Take a look at West Virginia, mailmen selling the ballots. They're being sold. They're being dumped in rivers. This is not going
Vice
to
President
end well.
Trump, you
I'm
go first.
urging my supporters to go into the polls and watch very carefully. They cheat. They cheat. Hey, they found ballots in a waste paper basket 3 days ago, and they all had the name military ballots. They were military. They all had the name Trump on them.
Civil war, in effect. And that's what's going to
It's
happen.
already been established.
He has no idea what he's talking about. Once the winner is declared after all the ballots are counted, all the votes are counted, that'll be the end of it.
Thank you, and good night.